are you?
My name's Dave Mustaine. I play guitar and I sing in Megadeth.
And Dave, who else do we have right beside you?
That would be David Ellefson, bass player and backup vocalist from Megadeth.
Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you for having us.
Now, I must say right off the bat, Megadeth, you guys have really remained true, haven't you? I mean, there's Slayer, there's Metallica, there's Anthrax, but the hair is still there. We gotta love that, Dave. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Curious about that, Dave. What do you think about that? Like, metal is dead. Would you ever go symphonic or cut your hair? I mean, you're here today. It's great. You're rocking out. What about that?
Going symphonic? Actually, a long time ago when we did the song Symphony of Destruction, the beginning of that had a little bit of a symphony tuning up. So, I mean, that's kind of old news for us. You know, the same thing with when we had Trent Reznor remix Symphony of Destruction, seeing all these new metal bands that are doing techno or electronic stuff in the background. You know, we've been there, we've done that. It's old news to us. Now, as far as cutting my hair, if the top of my head started to show through my hair, yeah, I would cut it off because I'm not one of those wankers that would not know whether to cut your hair or not.
Or wear a hat.
Well, your hat's actually pretty cute.
Well, that's my hat. I mean, you can stop the baldness that way.
Yeah, for some people, but you know, when I play...
Like the Canadian artist Kim Mitchell. Do you remember Kim Mitchell?
Is that a guy or a girl?
A guy. I am a wild party. Do.
I bet you are.
Yeah. Dave, you have a new member in Megadeth, don't you?
Kind of.
The rumor was you were getting the temporary replacement of Yngwie Malmsteen. That's the rumor.
That's not correct. Yngwie is not the kind of person that... I respect his playing a lot, but he's just not the kind of person I could stand being around.
What about this thing, Dave Mustaine, the Great Cat? Do you remember the Great Cat?
Yes, I do.
Is she still around?
She might be. I know that she really had a hard-on for us because she didn't really like what was going on. And then for some weird reason, she started talking a bunch of smack about us. And I think she's a fantastic player. You know, she'd gone to the Berkeley School of Music or whatever and played violin and stuff. And as a person, I think that she still needs to kind of work on her personality with dealing with the public. But as far as being a player is concerned, I thought she was tremendous.
That would be amazing to have her in your band, eh?
Yeah, it would be amazing because I would not be in the band.
Well, I was thinking, Dave Mustaine of Megadeth. Here you are living in Phoenix. Alice Cooper, are you opening a restaurant with Alice Cooper?
It's already open.
I want to go. What's on the menu? Tell me about it.
It's barbecue, like barbecue kitten and dog and stuff like that.
What's the name? Like, is the interesting name?
Alice Cooper's Town.
And there's no... What do you think about that? There's no Dave Mustaine mention.
No, they have Megadeth meatloaf there.
Megadeth meatloaf? Which brings the question, have you ever played with Meatloaf? Have you ever met the Meatloaf? Have you ever met...
Great segue.
That was terrific.
Because Venom are having a 3-CD box set come out. What do you think about that?
I think it's great. Venom rules, dude.
Have you ever played any gigs with them?
No, we haven't, but I remember going to see them. Dave and I went to go see them at the Hollywood Palladium years ago.
Yeah.
What happened?
They were great. They were great.
They had like a 20-foot high drum riser, and Abaddon was so high up in the air he had to climb a ladder to get up there, and it was funny.
What do you think about Stryper? Would you ever head Megadeth in that direction?
I gotta tell you something really funny. When the band that when I first started playing guitar before I got into Panic, there was a couple guys I was jamming with, and this one guy had said that he knew this band that's looking for someone to invest some money in them. And so I said, okay, I'll go check them out. And I go over and I see this band called the Yellow and Black Attack, and I'm inside there and I'm thinking, this looks like some like storage yard for a bunch of construction signs and everything. Everything's yellow and black, and I'm thinking, good God, I'm in a beehive. And then I saw what they were all about, and they were cool before they got into the religious kick, you know, and I saw them play a couple times. Actually, they played one time with Metallica. When I was in Metallica, they played with us, and it was super, super funny because people just hated them.
Does your life seem empty? You know what
Crush 'em. That's the song, Crush 'em. But I realized the song is actually about hockey then, hockey. Because you would actually want to write Rock and Roll Part 2 or Part 3 or Part 4 because you were sick of the Gary Glitter song.
Yeah, that's right.
But the interesting thing, you've kind of succeeded in some way. I don't know if you somehow put like stuff on Gary Glitter's hard drive because after he's gone to jail for that, do you know that the Edmonton Oilers will not play rock and roll at their Coliseum anymore?
Well done.
Whoa!
That's a segue.
Oh my! You wrote the entire Kill 'Em All record.
No, I didn't write all of it. I wrote a lot of it. I wrote all the solos that Kirk's doing. This lamp's getting real heavy.
Okay, well, thanks so much for...
Maybe we should just put it up on top of your hat.
Thanks so much for your time, Dave and Dave of the rock and roll band Megadeth, and keep on rocking the free world and doot-doot-a-loot-doo.
Mm-mm.